I'm back. Well, yes, this is episode 504. And yes, I'm alive, everyone. This is Murray Stewart, your host. And this is Blind Magic in Alice Springs. And I'm so sorry that I've gone missing over this past week. Oh, was I crook? Was I crook? Whoa. I'm not sure whether it was COVID or it started with what seemingly was a heavy dose of smoke inhalation, shall I say. We had some rather big fires burning around us and I could not breathe. I couldn't sleep. And it just seemed to be exhausting me. And then all of a sudden, I think that in popped a virus in my vulnerable state. Oh, was I sick? I am. And I used my my thermometer, my voice thermometer to gauge how I was going, and plus my voice BP machine, and all those stats were moving in the wrong direction. And I was concerned. I have to say I was very, very concerned that if I got a seizure, and I think you all know that my seizures are very nasty, quite life-threatening, some of them. So with the elevated BP and the elevated temperature, I was very concerned about where this might head. I thought this might be the one that takes me out of here. So I called my friendly doctor, Dr. Kirsty, and she, as always, was a calming influence. But yeah, wow, I was crook. And so I haven't, this is the first podcast I've done, I think, in almost a week. But I'm glad to be back on board, and thank you for those who contacted me saying that they have missed the broadcast. In fact, my brother actually called me and said I missed the entertainment, and I thought, oh, thank you for that. I didn't even realise I was entertaining. But there you go, that was something nice. Yeah, so here I am back, and I thought I would start by posing a question, and that is, why is it so easy for dogs to get to sleep? You know, I think one of the biggest wastes of time that us humans have to endure is that period when we lie down and we just simply can't get ourselves off to sleep. You go through that at home, do you? Yeah, I certainly do. You know, that time where you're wrestling with the pillow, wrestling with the doona, you know, wrestling with yourself, and you just can't settle and you can't seem to get off to sleep. Whoa, what a waste of time that is. Makes us nice and anxious. But, you know, my sainter, he'll be trotting around here 1 minute and the next minute he's flat out on his side in that fetal position, fast asleep. Like in the blink of an eye, bang, off to sleep he goes. And I just find it fascinating that dogs seem to be able to do that. They don't waste any time whatsoever. Could you imagine if they were people, what wonderful performance they would be in life? Because, gee, I'm not so sure what the calculations are as to how much time we waste during our lives just wrestling with getting off to sleep. But no, not a dog. No. It's all very time efficient for them. Just bang, out like a light. As I say, sainter, whoa, he is a marvel. Yeah, we could take him out for a walk and he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, bring him straight in through the door, and the next minute, fast asleep he is. Unbelievable. Whoa, I wish I could do that. Whoa, I wish I could do that. Now, I'm not a vet, so I don't know what is in their makeup that makes it possible for them to do this, but wow, I wish us humans could get a dose of it. You know, we can learn a lot from animals, can't we? Cats and the way they stretch, for example. But dogs, the way they just get themselves off to sleep very, very, very quickly. Oh, yes. Whoa, I'd love to have a dose of that. I might have a chat with Sainter and see what he tells me, see if he can share some of the secrets in the dog world that could help me. And by the way, just on that, wow, did he help me this week. He was right at the foot of my bed for most of the period when I was very, very sick, would not leave the foot of the bed. And as soon as I got up, there he was. And just the fact that I was able to pat him and, I give him a rub on the shoulders and down his back, and just helps to settle the BP, it really does. And he was just so good with me and to me and for me this week. Absolutely he was. I now know why I spent some good dollars getting this really, really good soul into my life. He is a wonder dog. For me anyway. For me. He absolutely is. My sainter is a beauty. And I'm going to reward him at Christmas time because I bought him a brush bone. Yeah, it's heralded as a super toothbrush for dogs. As they chew on it, it brushes their teeth. Well, we'll see if it lives up to its billing. I'm sure he's going to love it. It comes with a treat dispenser, so he's going to get all sorts of flavours. I think he's going to love his Christmas. Oh, most definitely. And this bone will last him for life. Oh yeah, heavy duty material it's made of, and it'll keep him very busy for a very long time. Yeah, so that's been my week, folks. That has absolutely been my week, and I hope to join you very soon with a few more episodes of Blind Magic in Alice Springs. This has been episode 504, a Blind Magic Communications production.